Hi Jerry, hope you're having a good time in Coeur d'Alene. This is your video lesson for today. Two things I want to talk about. If you have questions at the end or want me to look at anything, feel free to shoot a video over and I'll be more than happy to give my 2 cents. So awesome, here it is. So first is digging more into The Thrill Is Gone. I think last time we spent a lot of time talking about rhythm, so what we'll do today is get more of the pitch side of things. What I'd like you to do is start outlining the chord shapes, the cage chord shapes for The Thrill Is Gone. So say, for example, the first chord in the song is a B minor, and I believe that you know that this is a E minor form B minor chord, right? The other one that you should know pretty well is the A minor form of B minor over here, right? So you have B minor here, and we have B minor over here. What we need to start doing is start learning out some other of the minor cage shapes. The next one that you should do is D minor form. It's based off of this chord shape right here, D minor. All right, it's a root 4. It's a root 4 cage chord. I've tabbed it out for you, and I've written out the chord diagram. The way you come about it is you would use your magic triangle, right? So say you find B on the 6th string, which is 7th fret. Right. Notice I have 6, 4, you have your octave box right there, and then the first string B right there. This chord is formed off of that note right there, the string 4B. And what you should do is practice. All right, can you skip through the chord tones? Oops. Players like Willie Nelson will do this in their solos. They'll actually use the cage chords as like their outline for their solo lines. I think there's one right there. What I did was I outlined like an E chord, A from E chord, add a passing note, and then back to the next chord tone. Stuff like you would do like that. What we're gonna do is you're gonna outline, and then can you connect it then so I put on a backing track with oops, make it work. Now practice moving through those 3 shapes. Then what I try to do is do that on 1 string. Then, and then, move it, there you go. And then, so what I'm doing there is I'm moving between the string, or moving between those cage chord shapes and seeing if I can connect them smoothly. So I can see them vertically, and then I try to see if I can see them horizontally. You gotta be able to do that with all the chords in the song individually before you do them all at the same time, or do them all in the chord progression song. Same way that we approach Stormy Monday. What you do then is you do that for the B minor chord, and then just for this week, maybe focus on that. Then what we'll do next time is add E minor into the mix. So if E minor, cancel that out, play E minor chord. See if I can do the same thing for E minor. And then, if you notice, they're all the same relationship and distance from one another. When I did this here, B minor, how the D minor connected to with this note right here to the E minor form. Same thing here. E minor chord connects here. So it's not like they're all spaced out differently for every chord. It's a template that moves up and down the neck. The idea for us doing a bunch of minor ones across the neck is that we'll kind of find, you'll start seeing the template the same way that you saw the minor pentatonic boxes all connect together. The cage chords are the same thing. So practice just B minor this week, connecting the notes vertically and horizontally of the chords. And then what we'll do next time is we'll look at E minor and do the same thing, and then we'll put those two together and then have you jump between chords, doing chord tone soloing. And then number 2 is adding in some new 7th chords. In the song, you have the F sharp 7, or say the G major 7. Was it? I'm going to give you this one here. To F sharp 7. What we're going to do is we're going to find those chords in other spots on the neck. We're going to start here on strings. So we started here before. Strings 5 through 2, right? 5 through 2 here for the F sharp 7. We're going to do strings 4 through 1 for our next 7 voicings. We're going to go here, and then to the F sharp 7. Right. The idea is that every time we play through the chorus, or every time we play through the chord changes, we can have a different variation. We don't have to play the same chords the same way every single time. Right? And these 7th chords are here nice for us to get more 7th chord voicings underneath our fingers. All right. Other one being here. Or, there's that. So that way you have many different ways of playing the chords if you're soloing, and also too, we can also break them up the same way that we did the cage chords. So all right, and view them that way. Cool, so work on those 2 things in addition to also working on the lead part for The Thrill Is Gone. Maybe we'll try taking that lead part and moving around the neck a little bit for next time. Cool, work on those 2 things for me, send a video back of you playing through all that stuff, and I'll see you same time next time. Take care.